Hello everyone, this is Linda and welcome to my channel, Lenny P's Place. I am going to work on the cover for my tab binding journal. The only thing I know for sure is that I want to put this butterfly on it. And I don't think that I want, I'm not going to make it lacy and frilly. I'm not going to use any of that kind of stuff. The one thing I have done already is I did some slow stitching, and I got this page down and this page, and so I have two more slow stitching things to do. And this is going to go in the back. This is my granddaughter. She did this for me a few years ago, and I'm going to put this in the back. So I'll move that out of the way, because right now that's the only thing that's been done. I'm not going to make this, usually I use a lot of lace and frilly stuff, and I'm not going to do that with this journal. I'm going to keep it, I don't know what you call it, not lacy. So I know I want to use this on the cover, and I hope this is not too dark. My monitor, it looks dark in my monitor. I have some things here that I'm going to try to use some of without going any deeper into my stuff. So the first thing I guess I need is something to go on the, something to go down on here. Let's see. Let's just take a look in here and see what's in here. Piece of that could work, I guess. Wait a minute. This is my butterfly on this side. I was showing you the wrong side. Have some ticking. See what else. That would be pretty. But I don't think I want, I don't know, that would be kind of nice with the butterfly. I turned it up this way. No, that would be upside down. No, I don't want that. I think I'm going to kind of stay away from flowers too, or at least mostly. Here's a big piece of ticking. Let's see. I kind of like this. The butterfly on it. But I need something else, not just that. Got to have something else to go with it, right? Let me cut a piece of this, because I think I do want to use this. Let's see. It doesn't have to come all the way to the end. I'll go right here. So how is everybody? Hope you're all doing well today. What is today? Today is Wednesday. Now that needs ironing, but I'm not ironing it. We'll just glue it down when we're ready. If I use this, I might come across something else, but I really like this. I want it to be kind of grungy and what do you call it? Not so perfect as I usually do things. I don't want to do a lot of thinking on it. I just want to get it down on here. Okay, so I've got that, which I'm really thinking They're right. They're both looks the same. What else is in here? Nope, I don't want any lacy doilies. I don't need that for anything, I don't think. Let's put that over there. That has a little bit of flowers, but it's not much. I put a little piece of that down at the bottom. My butterfly here. I feel like I need maybe a little something underneath here. I don't know. Let's see. I got a jeans. No, I don't like that. I don't want those. Let me put those over there. Let's see. Here's an old piece of. No, I don't want any of that. It's so hard for me not to use lace. It's just so hard because I always use lace. Here's a little piece of something. Oh, this is a piece of a flour sack. If I laid a piece of that down there, that's old and grungy. Here's some flowers I could cut out. Don't know what they came off of, but they're kind of nice. Let's see. What would I want to do? Cut them out? Let's just do this real quick. I'll cut them and then I'll wish I hadn't have, because I won't end up using them. Then I'll wish I hadn't have cut them. It might have been better had I decided on this stuff before I turned the camera on, because it takes me a while to make decisions. But I'm trying not to overthink this too much. This is what we're making in my junk journaling class for this month. We're making these tab journals. And I want to keep it pretty simple. All the ladies got theirs made Friday. They all did a great job. And now, this Friday, they're just supposed to have spent the week working on decorating their pages, embellishing and making pockets and that kind of stuff. I don't know. Sometimes they get things done, sometimes they don't. But we do work on them in class, so. But I wanted to get my cover done before I go back. I like to have things kind of done so that they can see how I did mine, so they have an idea how to do theirs. But they might have it finished. I don't know. Sometimes they get ahead of me, which is okay. Well, that looks a little too busy. What happened to my butterfly? My butterfly's kind of big. What if let's see, I wanted to, let's see. Maybe I don't need all that stuff. No, I don't like that. Oh, I'm having trouble figuring this out. I thought that might look good, but no. What if I use 2 flowers and I took one off? Which one would I want to take off? I think the blue one. Let me take it off and see. I put that down here. I feel like the flowers need to be at the top. But then again, I don't know. I don't like it too good. All right, let me put these to the side. I do kind of like that, but my butterfly just might be too big. I might not use my butterfly. I thought I wanted to, but it just seemed like it's going to take up a lot of room. Or maybe that's just all I'll have, is the butterfly and a little bit of trim on the side or something. Okay. I think I might need something underneath there or on top. So let's see what have I got in here. Let me dig around here and look. Here's a piece of, it's not really cheesecloth, but it's a netting. That's not too, let me see. This would have to go under here. I'm not going to, let's see. Let's put it this way. I'm not going to cut it till I see if I might want to put that underneath. Well, that's got a big chunk out of it. Let me turn it over this way. I don't think there's a wrong side, a right side, or a wrong side. Looks the same to me. So if that was down there, and then that was there, can't really see it too much, but it's just another layer. And then there's a doily. Ooh, what do you think about, that's too white. I wish I had a different color. Do I have anything under here? Said I wasn't going to use that stuff. But let me look. I don't think so. I don't have one in there, but let's see. I have a piece of cloth. That's looking kind of ratty, isn't it? I wanted something that was looking old and tattered. That might be something. What else do I have? Anything over here? I don't think so. What is this? Oh. This was an old sack, some kind of an old cloth bag, and it had a goat on it, and my granddaughter made her mom a journal, and she used the goat. That was right here. What about that? What do you think? I kind of like it. I mean, this is going to be an eclectic journal. It's not going to be any certain, it's not going to be a theme. What's on this one? This is too big here. That's too big. I think maybe that could be something. Let's see. Let me put all this back in because none of this is going to be used. What are my contenders? Not that. I got this already. I didn't have any contenders, did I? I sort of cast out everything. I did have this, which I thought was neat with the holes in it, but I think that one might be better. I don't think there's anything in this little basket, but just let me take a peek before I commit to that. No, there's nothing in there. Now, I had this. Let me get rid of that. But I don't need it either, unless I want to use it as a closure. What if I cut this down and used it to close it with? Let's see. It's kind of rotten, but I think it'll stay together. I think this was an old quilt, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, it's vintage, but it's not handmade. It's just one from probably maybe the 70s or 80s or something like that. It's not that old. Okay, let me put that back in there. All right, have I decided? I think so. I don't need that. Put that back. Maybe this should go up at the top, and the little butterfly should go down here. I don't know. Maybe the butterfly just don't belong on it at all. Maybe I don't need the butterfly. Maybe I just need this. And where is that? That thing had blue ribbon written on it. What did I do with it? Well, now, I just had it. Here it is. What if I used that little blue ribbon up at the top and just used fair? You know what? I think I'm going to do that. I don't think I'm going to use the butterfly after all. I really wanted to, but I don't think so. Wonder if I can tear this, if I'm going to need to cut it. Oh no, it'll tear. I'd forgotten all about that. Now if I just put this up here at the top. What do you think? I think I'm going to do that. I think that's going to be it. Okay, I got some gluing down to do. All right, let me take this off. I still think I'm going to put this down. Kind of rock it back and forth on my scissors and cut it so it's not so straight. This side may tear, I don't know. We'll see. Good. Okay, now I need to put this down. And I think I'm just going to do this with some glue. I think that'll hold. And then along the sides I'll use some hot glue just to make sure it stays down. There we go. Sorry for the crinkling. I meant to do this before I started, and I forgot. I need one of these wipes to keep the glue off of my fingers. Okay. I'll put this down like this and just kind of let it roll on the sides. Maybe I don't want to glue that down. Maybe I'll just let it roll up around the... Yeah, I think I will. Change of plans. I almost got that too short, but it's okay. Just trim it up a little right here. I'll trim as I go. Okay. What was next? Oh, this ticking was next. I'm going to trim a little bit of these strings off, but not much. Just right here along the edge, a little bit. Okay. Now, how did this go? I don't think there's a right way or a wrong way. It looks the same both ways, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. Let's see if I can straighten up where I tore it. Kind of put it back into shape if I can. All right, that's good. Now, at some point, if I'm going to put a closure on this, I wonder, should I run it underneath and just let it come around this way? Well, if I do that, well, you know what? I think I will. So I think I'm going to put it under here. And I won't attach it to the back yet, because I don't know what I'm going to do in the back. But I know I'll use this in the front. And I'll probably cover it up in the back too. I don't want it to be... Is that going to be about right? Yeah, that'll be about right. Okay. Let me glue this down first. There's something wrong with my glue gun. It doesn't want to work. I'm going to have to get out my other one. Something's wrong with this one. I think it's just wore out. I've been using the same one for, geez, 10, 12 years, I guess. I have another one just like it. I think it's just about time to get it out. All right, let me just put a little bit right here, and then I'm going to leave this, just let it flop around until I decide what I want to do with the back. So just going to bring it around this way and let it stay right there until I make up my mind. It won't be in my way. Okay, what was next? This. Now, what did I decide was the wrong side or the right side? I can't tell. I don't think it won't matter because I can't tell. But I think I wanted it this way. Okay. Fabri-Tac or the glue gun, or both. Maybe I'll use a little of the Fabri-Tac first. I want to leave the edges open for right now. I don't want them to be all the way down. Just going to put a couple just a couple of passes of that. Whatever. Thinking out loud. Okay, turn it around this way. I'll glue down all the edges when I'm done. There we go. All right. Oh, this was next, wasn't it? Should I put that down here in the corner? If I put it in the corner, it's not going to show. It's going to be wasted, isn't it? Or is it? Or do I even need it? Maybe I don't even need that. Let's see. I don't think I do. I think this with this. Should I kind of put those together? Or no, I'm not. I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to do it like this. So I think I'll tear that off. That don't need to be on there. It'll be smaller, but that's okay. Doesn't even have to be straight. Maybe better if it wasn't so straight. Let's just I have no clue what I'm doing. I'm going to have to get some of those off of there, though. That's too many. Can't keep all those little dots. I wonder if I can keep one on each side. Well, not really. I just kind of tore that one off, so strings everywhere. I'd have to leave this one. That's a little bit close to the R. All right, we'll have that like that. Now, how do I want to put this on? I'll keep those pieces. It would have been nice if it had been a little straighter, but I'm not going to try to cut that. I'm just going to, I'll unravel it a little bit and leave it alone. Well, I know this has got to be cut, but I don't know what else I want to do to it besides that. Have any of you watched Happy Face on, what was it, Paramount? I watched it over the last few days, so just one season of it. I really liked it. I wasn't sure I was going to at first, but after I got into it, I liked it. So, now, you know, it might be better if I just cut this and made it small up here at the top. I think so. Oh dear, I have no idea. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how I like it. I could cut that off and let this be separate. And I could have that, this, and USA on the bottom. Oh, let's do it. What the heck? Let's just do it. At least it tears nice. Put that there. And that, maybe I should put this on the bottom and put USA on the top. That might be better. Where's my USA? Yes, let's do that. And I think I'll keep this a little bit longer. If I can scrounge it up a little bit. I got so many strings everywhere now. You know what? I think I like it. I think I do, but I need to get a little bit more of this off. So let's see if I can do that without messing it up. It's a little bit too long. There we go. Well, I didn't get to use my butterfly, but I think I like it. Did I glue that down yet? Yeah. Okay. What do you think? Do you like it? I do. I like it pretty good. I'm out of my comfort zone, so it might not be as good as somebody could do that, you know, likes this type better than me, but I'm going for it. I just needed to do something different. Okay. So now I just need to get this down. I think I'll use my glue gun if I can get this, if I can get it to work. I don't know what's wrong with it. You know what? I'll leave that for the sides. I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac. Try not to get too much. I should have sewed it. That would have looked better if I would have used the sewing machine. But I didn't. So is that good? Yeah, I think so. I said I wasn't trying to get perfect, but it would appear that I am. It's hard to teach an old dog new tricks. And I'm trying to be very light-handed with this because I don't want it to like all bleed through and make a mess on everything. Is that even? Yeah, I think so. And now my blue ribbon down at the bottom. Maybe this will be a blue ribbon journal. I doubt it. I just thought if it's a tab binding, I didn't want to make it too, didn't want to get too fancy with it. I keep it simple. Yeah, I like it. All right, now I need to glue all these things down. That's already down. Just need to glue around the edges of this. Got my scissors hung in my cord. Now I'm going to try to use my glue gun for this. If I can. Already messing up. Come on. Before I do anything else, I'm going to find my other glue gun. This one's got to go. It's messing up already. I just can't get it to work right. The glue I think it's this little handle thing is not working anymore. It doesn't want to come out for some reason. I'm pushing on it, but it's not coming. Here, you need to get out of there. You curled up. You can't be into there. You got to be out here. You can curl up all you want to out here, but not underneath. There we go. Ouch. I need to get Betty. I need her to help me with this, but I didn't get her. Okay. I think that's all right. Is it down? Yep, it is. All right, so that'll come around, and this will tie like that. I like it. What do you think? I do. I think it's okay. I don't know what I'm going to do with the back yet. I'll figure that out, but I might just use another piece of this and let the back be plain. Do I have enough? I do. Let's just do it. My phone's ringing. I will be back. So if I put this on the back, do I need any of this? Where'd it go? Where? Hold on, I'm looking for it. I'm looking for, well, remember I tore some of this off? Now I can't find it. It's got to be in this box. Well, did I use it all? I didn't think I did. Did I drop it somewhere? No. Oh my goodness gracious. Where did it go? Oh, wait a minute. No, that's not it. Well, I guess that settles that. I don't know what happened to it. So, I guess I don't need to put any of it behind there if I can't find it. How can that be? Let me look one more time. I know I have a mess here, but I thought it was a bigger piece than that. Oh, here. Well, that's not, I don't think that's big enough. That must have been what I was thinking about. I don't think I have any more of it. Okay. That's all I got. That's all I got. Is that the same thing? Why does that look darker? Because it's not the same thing. Sometimes there's not a lot of difference in these things. Okay. Well, we'll see if it fits. If it doesn't, then I won't worry about it. It's just the back. It doesn't really need any anyway, right? Okay, let's see. I got some little pieces. You know what? I don't think I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to put this down. It don't need anything else. It's fine, just like that. I just need to trim it up a little. It's a little too long and a little too wide. I don't know where I got this. I hope I have some more of it. I don't know if I do or not. I have to look in my drawer of my ticking. See if there's any more in there. I like the weight of it. I want this side over here. And then I'll tear this side. Those flowers I didn't use. Okay. Hope I didn't do it too short or too narrow. Nope, I think that's good. Now I just need to tear down here. I always have to do some homework so that I have something done when I go in for my class. I like to have something to show them in case they don't have theirs done. If they do, that's good. But if they don't, I like to be able to show them what they need to do next. So, which way do I want to put this? There is no right way or wrong way, I don't think. I've already said that a few times. I think I'll do it this way and let that curl up right there. But do I want it? I want it to curl up on this side. Okay, first thing I got to do is put this down. See if I can use my glue gun for this, like I did before. Oh, I need a glue stick now. It's not one thing, it's another with this gun. I don't want that to be too tight. I might better loosen it up before I can't. That's good there, I think. There we go. Now I can put this down. And I'm going to start with some Fabri-Tac like I did before. And then I'll just do the edges. That was supposed to go that way. I'm not putting very much, I'm just putting a little, because I don't want it to come through. There we go. Stretch this over here, get it straight. It's pretty straight. Not exactly straight because I've been pulling on it, tearing it. Okay, now let's just glue this down. Not too thick, don't get too thick. So I'm kind of just squeezing some out and then kind of smearing it across so it's not too thick. There we go. A little bumpy right there where that is. Okay. Call that good. All right. Got more done than I thought I was going to. Okay, got the front and the back. That is a little bit. I think if I take my heat tool and heat that up, I can squeeze that out and make it more, not so bumpy right there, but I won't do that on camera. You don't need to see that. All right, so that is my front and back covers. So thank you so much for coming by and watching me while I worked on this. I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out, and I can just put whatever I want inside of it now, I think, because it doesn't have there's no theme to it. That's the way I wanted it. So, okay, thank you so much. So please take care of yourselves. Be safe, be happy, be well, and I will be back soon. Bye for now.